Today is 22nd of September. Market open negative but move up almost immediately. Managed to egg out a small gain of 1.28 point at 3263 with increased volume. Now after this gap down, market generally trade sideways. It appeared to have a immediate resistance at this level here, which is about 3275. Now this has been tested on several occasions, so it's important to watch this. We have a significant resistance here at 3,300. Immediate support is actually at this level here, 3241. The more significant support is actually at this level, which is quite a distance away, 3,200. So I'd like to actually see markets eventually test this resistance at 3275, and if they're able to break it, it's generally positive. So our market seems to be actually holding well, taking the interest rate hike in stride. The Federal Reserve has just increased the interest rate by 75 basis points. However, our markets appears to be actually quite resilient. Now let's take a look at the US market. This is the S&P 500. Now after this downward move, there is a temporary pause, and yesterday's we see a continuation of downward move. Now if you take a look at the 40 weeks, it's pretty obvious. The 40 weeks is quite a significant resistance, technical resistance, and right now it's actually moving downwards. I'd like to see whether the market can actually hold at this level here. This low is at 3636. We see similar patterns in Nasdaq, just as a bit weaker. Same patterns. We have a downward move followed by a temporary pause. You can see a series of bull bar and a neutral bar, and followed by further downward move. Again, on the weekly charts, it's pretty obvious. 40 weeks are pointing more steeply, and this is the downward move after this test. Again, you'd like to see whether how market respond when reach this level, and the support here is at 10,565. So market generally biased towards the downsides, but our local markets seem to be holding well. Now let's take a look at the obvious strong stock. This is Yang Zijiang. Now mentioned in the previous videos, we have a very strong run up followed by a shallow pullback. Notice the volume is very low. This is a positive sign. And we have a very nice break here, a small deeper breakout. And here we have a contraction break. Follow through with an extra wide range bar on increased volume. Now look for pullback here and look for new setups to go long. Another strong stock we'll be discussing for quite some time is Jardine Cycle and Carriage. This stock has been trending very nicely, and today managed to still make a new high. Look for pullback here and look for new setups to go long. Jibing Sing. Now after the run up, stock is actually trading sideways. Daylight has already closed. Like to see eventually take out this intermediate resistance here, and this is at 735. Now mentioned previously that actually the company has a holding announcements. The non-executive directors is considering a transaction. So again, it can go either direction, so you got to be careful. Now Semco was one of our strong stocks, but it succumbs to selling. As mentioned previously, it is not likely to actually break its prior high, and the previous high was actually made years ago. That is 207. Alright, so usually on first attempt it's not likely to break through, and this is also quite evident on the weekly charts, the rejection of high. Now it's just that actually the sell down has been actually quite steep, and today we have a reaction bar, but it kind of fizzled out towards the end of the day. So it appeared that there's some resistance at this level here. That is at about 332. But whatever the case may be, 1326 is pointing downwards, so it's not advisable to actually trade. It's currently not trending. It's more likely to consolidate with a couple of swing. Now Sembcorp Marines, this is what I mean by swing. Alright, so right now it's actually making a smaller swing, and it's pretty obvious that we have a triangle consolidation patterns here. So we'd like to actually look for a decisive break above, say, 0.115. Now, of course, we do have some resistance level here. Keppel Corp, the stocks again had succumbed to selling, but managed to actually hold at this level here. But whatever the case may be, we do not like to trade with the bars below the 1326 SMA. So basically, right now, it may actually stuck in a trading range, and we'd like to see what happened. But generally, this has been a fairly strong stocks. It's quite evident if you look at the weekly charts, right? So on the longer term, it's actually still fairly strong. So I'd like to just patiently wait it out.